Yes, this petition came from the public. This would amend WAC 230-15-135. The petitioner is seeking to completely remove the cap on betting in poker and the number of bets per round in poker. Currently, the maximum amount for a single wager in the game of Texas Hold'em poker is $40, although Class F and house bank card game licensees may offer a single wager not to exceed $300. WAC 230-15-135 also allows for no more than 4 wagers in any betting rounds and no more than 5 betting rounds in any one game. This proposal from the petitioner would seek to eliminate each one of those limits. As the petitioner puts it, he is seeking true no-limit Texas Hold'em. The proposed rule change is a policy decision. Staff would just like to point out that the commission may wish to consider if the proposal is consistent with the legislative intent expressed in RCW 9.46.010. Under the requirements of the Administrative Procedures Act, the commission must act on a petition within 60 days of receiving it. Your options today are to initiate rulemaking proceedings by filing the rule as proposed for further discussion, or by denying the petition in writing.
Questions? Is there any public comments?
Commissioners, ex officio staff, my name is Victor Mena, President MT&M Gaming. I operate the Last Frontier Poker Room. This petition is interesting from the standpoint of what the petitioner is talking about, seeking to change this is because roughly 85% of all poker games that are played in this country right now are no limit. And so Washington has a cap, which is, have been in place since the entire time we've been operating. But Washington is also surrounded by Oregon, California, Idaho, Canada, which all operate no limit. I'm not speaking in support or opposed to the petitioner. I'm just giving some data points as far as where this is probably stemming from. The $300 cap we have currently is because at the time when we moved wager limits to $300, I want to say 2009, for table games, this rule proposal was changed for their wager limits in poker a few years later. Okay, so it was meant to match the house bank environment. So just to give you a little context of where our limits have been with that. All right.
Thank you. Are there any additional public comments? Right.
Quick question, I guess, of Adam. Did you or any of our staff provide the petitioner with the kind of the legislative declaration for the Gambling Act, like 946-010? Has anybody shared any of that
Not
kind
to
of
my knowledge.
background?
I did not.
Petitioner is on the phone.
Okay.
It's virtual, attending virtually.
Okay, so did the petitioner want to say anything or?
Mr. Douglas Matistas? Mastas?
Is he from Boston? Mastis?
No.
Okay, sounds.
Douglas Mastas?
Tina, I don't believe he's on the list.
Okay. Thank you.
I thought I saw him earlier.
Okay, not here.
Not-
Any
The
other?
petitioner was made aware of the commission meeting and the fact that this is going before the commission, I believe. Adam, yes, and the date and time links were provided for attendance and opportunity to speak.
Any other public comments? Okay, do we have a motion?
I would move to deny the request in writing based on RCW 946-010, the declaration within the Gambling Act, and the first sentence of 946-010 is the public policy of the state of Washington on gambling is to keep the criminal element out of gambling and to promote the social welfare of the people by limiting the nature and scope of gambling activities and by strict regulation and control. And I believe that opening line of the Gambling Act really curtails us from and is contrary to the intent of this petition. So for that reason, I would recommend that we deny this and make sure that the petitioner is aware that it would likely take a legislative change in order to allow a true no limit poker in the state.
I'll second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. Great.